Hey everybody! We've got the most expensive luxury SUVs today. And let's talk about how much they get cheaper after a while. Well, let's start with the first one, the Ferrari Purosangue. This is the newest SUV. There are no statistics on it yet. And let's first move on to the cars that are already known and they are selling. If you bought this car new for $250,000 or euros, get ready to sell it in 3 years for 100. If you bought it new, also for $300,000 or euros, prepare to sell it in 3 years for 150. But the Maserati Levante is a fatal story. A new one costs 150,000. In 3 years it will cost 50,000. That is, it turns out that Maserati is the cheapest of all these SUVs. In second place, we have the Aston Martin DBX. And in third place, we have the Bentley Bentayga. But about Ferrari Purosangue is still unknown. There are no statistics, because the car came out only a year, so there is no data. The question is, which is the best one to buy? Well, I think the cheapest, of course, is the Maserati. But Maserati is relatively luxury. That is, Maserati is more mass segment. It seems to me that the Ferrari Purosangue will cost the same as all the others after 3 years. Now it is new costs, 450 or 500, but depending on the equipment can be 600,000 euros. But it will probably cost you 250 in 3 years. What do you think? Write in the comments. Ready to bet, ready to discuss this issue. But there are actually a lot of questions on the Ferrari Purosangue as well. How for such money such a poor interior? I'm going to show you the interior, and you'll see for yourself. Split rear seat. That's very cool. It's kind of like a sport after all. It would be unseemly to have a solid sofa in the back, so we've done a split rear seat. This car has huge potential in terms of speed. Yeah, it's cool. But the question is, why would an SUV need that kind of speed? Our review, of course, didn't include another record breaker for cheapening. This is the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, but it too loses 50% in 3 years. So, no problem. But it seems to me that the least of all these cars probably, although no, Bentley is also getting cheaper very much. If you take, for example, some 2018 Bentley, it will cost already thousands, probably only 60. But also in the United States of America, of course, those prices are even cheaper. But which of these cars do you think is cheapest? I've said my version, I've said my guess, but I'm waiting for you to make your own. But I really want to look 2 years into the future. How much is the Ferrari Purosangue going to cost? Did you know that the Ferrari Purosangue has very expensive shock absorbers? Each shock absorber costs 20,000 euros. One, not 4. One. Just because of that alone, I think after this car runs out of warranty, I think it's likely to lose a lot of value. Well, one more question like that. Why are there so many monitors? Why are there monitors in the front? But this is a very strange story. It seems to me that this is done exclusively for the Asian market, to please Asians, because Europeans, in principle, do not suffer from mania of buying cars with so many monitors. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me, who knows better. But even today, I think there were some very nice cars. But unfortunately, they are losing price a lot. So I believe that these cars should only be bought, not new, but also not older than 3 years.